everyone, welcome to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt. Gosh jeez, I forgot how fast I was. So, today we've got a couple of fixes to make before we really start getting down to everything. Because we do need to get more chrome coming through the factory. And my plan for that is... Actually, my plan for that was not what I immediately did, but I kind of like it regardless. Because what I can do is this. And that should speed up these things. Also speed up the belts themselves. Love that. Okay, so we've got iron here and that's rather slow, and I've been turning it into using induction furnaces to turn it into iron, not slurry, molten iron. But I was thinking it'd probably best instead to turn it into steel. Now of course we will need some fuel for that. And we'll also need to figure out what steel looks like. It looks like that. Cool. But it will actually be more useful having more steel than it would be to just turning more iron into stuff. So oxygen, as I discussed, we would need. And I'm hoping there'd be like a line of oxygen near here. There's usually a line of oxygen near one of these things. There's oxygen just a little bit over the base. Okay, that's fine. It's easy to get. And sure enough, there is oxygen there. So really what we're just trying to do is make use of more of the things that we actually have, which is probably better for me and the entire base. I'd also say the environment, but you know, screw the environment, right? We also have run out of stuff. That's okay. So, as I said, we're going to do some stuff with chrome just to make that a little bit faster. And then we are going to improve some other things, and then we should be good. Actually, can we get some... They're only express filters, they're not express stacker filters. That's a shame. Okay, we'll pick up some pipes anyway, because... Gosh, we need some pipes. Okay, and we'll go back up there. So we'll get chrome sorted and then we'll get some more stuff sorted. I believe blue modules is another thing I need to fix very soon. And at some point very, very soon we're going to need to get blue science up because, yikes, we're running out of that. Didn't think that was going to be possible in the near future, but hey, here we are. Okay, so... We were getting oxygen, it's coming through here. Sure is. And we'll just spin that bad boy around. That should start really making a lot of steel. In fact, we could probably make even more steel. Is that too bold to assume that we should make more steel? Absolutely not. Should. What is too bold is probably where I've built this. We built it one more higher. Then we can do that and probably actually work this a little bit better. Stack inserters there and there. And we don't need stack inserters for coal because quite frankly nothing needs that much coal. Awesome. So that'll make more steel. And with steel, then we can do some stuff with it. So steel ingots, we can use that to fuel this, but what I'd actually love to do before even that is an induction furnace. Just putting that steel into here. Now we don't actually need to make more steel, what we do need is cobalt steel. And so now we're going to have the ingredients for cobalt steel. We're also going to need cobalt, which apparently we don't have anymore. So that's a mistake. But we'll get there. because as the steel steel situation resolves itself, it should be better. However, we may have put ourselves in a nasty position with doing that. But we will also go like this and put the steel on the belts, so that way, at the very least, we've got something happening with steel, which we can bring into here. I think that would be good. Don't know quite where I'm going to find a hole for that. Probably up there. Yeah. I was going to use a lot of resources that, quite frankly, is a waste, but it's fine. And that, I believe, is a steel line itself. It is. Fantastic. So if we just do that... Okay. That's going to speed up a few things. And also, hopefully, make more chrome happen. But, while that's pretty good, it could be better still. How, you may ask? Good question. Haven't figured that one out yet. Because we need to... One way would be faster inserters, but I honestly can't be bothered doing that right now, so what I'm going to do is this. And that means we can go like that, drop like that, and pick up like that. So that'll get through a little bit more. Also, we can go like that. We could even pick up like that, probably faster. You know what, we could do another one like that. Pick up, drop. Okay, so that should be pulling the resources out of it faster and moving everything along. That's kind of what we need. And hopefully they'll be making more chrome. I don't know if that's really happening, but we're certainly trying. It does seem that the slide's getting caught up just a tad. Because the side's not going fast enough. No, the side's going as fast as it can. It's probably because that, for some reason, wasn't upgraded. Okay, that should speed everything. Yeah, that's helping. Great, that's a lot more chrome. Lovely. So, in conclusion, we're using more iron, and thus we're making more chrome. And when it gets around making more chrome, that's going to be good too. Okay, so that's two things off the list. What next? Improve chrome output, we've done that. Ultimate belts at red. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do that. So, ultimate belts we haven't actually been really making, so we're going to start making them. And like the name suggests, they're pretty good. They're pretty fast. I don't know how many of these we're going to need, but we'll give it a go. And we're just going to only make, say, I don't know. What seems like a reasonable number? 1,000? 1,000 seems like a high number, but let's go 1,000. And probably a stack inserter as well, because otherwise it's going to take forever. Yeah, it seems like it's doing a better job now. So we're going to let it make those. That'll be pretty good. We're going to leave that for the moment. Powder, biter crystals, filters at north base, acid refined, ferric chloride. Okay. Next we probably need to fix is my modules. My modules are broken. One way in a way that makes sense, and the other way I don't know how it happened. But, you know, one of those ways certainly is more fun than the other, right? Yes, Terua. Terua. It absolutely would make a bottleneck there. It's a very valid point you've made there, and in fact, it's exactly what we've seen. Okay. Good insight, yes. Well done. It really hasn't helped things as much as I thought. That's okay, we've got to go back there at some point soon anyway. Also, we should have jumped out. A very valid point. That's alright, that can be fixed. Now, one problem we've made is somehow ferric chloride's not connected to some of these things. Why ferric chloride's not connected to this, and I don't know how that happened, but it did happen. So we should probably get that connected. And that should start making these again. Yeah, great. Now, another problem we've run into is, while I'm loving this, we've actually caught up with grinders, which is super cool, and we love it. But we've actually kind of caught up with grinders too well. So what we could do is speed these bad boys up. And I mean, again, as great as that is, could we... How do these come in? Come down there. They never touch the same line, do they? So why do I not use both sides of the line? Brilliant. Yeah. So let's use both sides of the line. That isn't the worst possible place, but I think that's just where it lives now. That's fine. Gonna deal with it. It'll be fine. Okay, so this is probably massive overkill, but that's okay. The problem we're gonna have next is too much of this crystal powder. And no, that's gonna be fine. So we do need to get rid of more of this crystal powder in a lot faster way. Because quite frankly, we just don't need this much crystal powder. And while it's going to be making more things, we just need to get rid of more of it. So that's easy enough to do. He says hesitantly. What might be best is to not do it this way. Okay, that's not helpful though, is it? Can't just say don't do it. Just be better at what I'm doing. There we go, that'll fix it. If I do this, that won't work. But we certainly tried. If I do that, that should do the job. And going to, of course, need to... Purified water, not a problem. Just grab some purified water from wherever you can find it, which is there, because it's not going to use that much. I'm going to use 2 purified water. The real problem is just how little stuff it makes. Okay, and I don't want to take from that line if I can help it, so I won't. The line I want to take from is that one. Okay, so hopefully that helps a bit. But frankly, I don't know if it's going to help much. I think I got rid of most of my grinders. He says, realizing he's got like a grinder which really is not a great place for it. So what would actually be a better place for that grinder? The heck was I thinking with that? A better place for that grinder would be right here. Oh, I think I know what I was thinking. I was wanting to use the grinding stones. Okay, there's a way I can still do that and make it makes coherent sense. Because it was just grabbing straight from there, wasn't it? Okay. I don't really want to make more grinders. Okay, new plan. We are still going to have that there. but we're going to set up a belt, not a belt, a circuit conditional that only does this when it's required. Which I currently don't have any circuits because I don't have any copper wires. That's kind of a surprise. Got to get some copper wires down here somewhere. Sort of. There we go. Copper wires. Sort of. Copper wires somewhat obtained. Okay, so we are still going to have to turn that on just for a moment. Then we go, nope. And it'll stop. Okay. So we're just going to put extra things in just because we can. That should, provided I wire it up correctly. This is very haphazard wiring, I know, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Enabled if powder. No, this is a read. What am I talking about? Crystal powder equals 0. So, just real quick, if I do that, it should run, yep. And then it stops again because obviously it doesn't need it. Cool! I got a bunch of crap that I don't need. Don't know how that happened. Whatever. Looks like my biters are probably having to work for the first time in a while, which is exciting. Don't need that. I mean, I can chuck that in there, it's probably fine. Yeah, we got a bunch of crap that we probably will not need for a while. Put the milling drums in there. Actually, don't put the milling drums in there. Put them there. We've got a bunch of charcoal apparently in my inventory. Don't know how that happened, but cool. Okay, so that's actually getting through my backlog of biter crystals, which is neat, but also concerning. Does that mean I'm not making enough biters? Do I need more biter farms? Looks like we've got enough biters, we just might need more farms. That's probably fine for now though. Biters are going alright. Yeah, they're going fine, don't worry about them. Okay, so what else did we want? Done. Ferric is done, powder biter crystal is done, filters at north base and acid refinement, acid filters. Oh, we wanted to use the ultimate belts, yes. Because the faster we can make red circuits, the better life will be. So we're going to skitter our way over to the base, grab those ultimate things. Skittering as fast as we can because we are a mad skitter boy. He was a skitter boy. He said, "See you later, boy." Okay, now we've become skitter boy. It is the best version of Avril Lavigne. I'm sorry. Okay. So can't help but notice this isn't the problem anymore, but that's okay. We appear to have other problems now, which is not enough of these, which is tin. Tin's a problem. Really? Surprised. Tin's not really a problem. The problem is lack of resources. Okay, so time for a new filter farm. But before we do that... Oh wait, we don't really need the nuclear reactor anymore, which is a weird statement to say. And then we're going to go fix chrome on our way back. Meanwhile, let's send the spider team up here so they can start preparing for the new filter. And I figure, well, might as well just get more power ready. Because we can generate like an extra gigawatt of power. Okay, so, you know, you gotta be very careful with such things that you don't immediately put things in the wrong place. Anyway, here's me putting things in the wrong place. Okay, so once we have water for that, which is actually relatively easy. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the chrome situation. I never could. I could actually. I quite often forget about such things. Gotta put that closer as well. That probably would have been better closer, but hey, we're here now. Okay, those should be heating up. And would probably be even getting power if they had pipes connected to them. Yeah, they're heating up. Okay, so that's going to give me another power. Give me another 200 or so megawatts. I don't know if we need more power right now. I think we're okay with power. Something no dictator would ever admit. We've got enough power today. But tomorrow we may need more power. Okay, let's go check the chrome mine, and then let's go make that filter. I don't know why I call it a mine. It's very clearly not a mine. Although... it doesn't actually look like this is backlogging. Because we're probably actually getting through stuff. Okay, good news and bad news. We've finished Fast and Light B. The only problem is we're not ready for C yet, so let's get astrometrics done. Look, I mean that's... looks like it's slowing down because we don't have enough ferrous concentrate. So the real problem is probably not that, the problem is we're probably just not making enough stuff right now. That could be fixed, but for later. Okay. What's going on here, guys? What's going on here? Where are my gaseous puffers? Why haven't my puffer yet? No? You're all there. Where are all my gaseous puffers? They're all stuck there. Oh wow, that filled up, huh? Okay. I honestly didn't expect those eggs to ever fill up. But they did, and I don't really have a need for them. Can I do anything else with the puffer shell remains? I can crush them into powder and turn them into compost. Compost! Hey Dark Rail, how you doing? Oh, congratulations. Glad to see you here. We got plenty of stream to go, so you don't have anything to worry about. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this go into here, and then that go into itself. And that should fix that problem. Okay, so probably should have done that a while ago. We're probably going to have that problem with my other gaseous puffer farms, if we haven't already. That one we don't, because we just made a big warehouse for them. Because that was a good idea, I suppose. And this one, we haven't had this problem yet. No, because we made a big warehouse for them as well. Okay. That is the alternative solution, I suppose. Okay, so... new filter farm. Have I considered streaming for 8 hours? Yes, you know what? I have considered streaming for longer times. On special occasions, maybe I will. Also, this little island kind of reminds me of New Zealand, so that's a good island. I wonder if I should preserve it. I won't, but I should. Anyway, yeah, I've considered streaming for longer times, but the thing about streaming for longer times is if you do that, you're actually streaming for a longer time. Now you can say, well, that's kind of the point, isn't it? And yeah, unfortunately, that's also the problem. I would like to, and maybe I will. Maybe I will when I get to 100 followers. I'll stream for like a 6-hour stream or something ridiculous like that. But it won't be a regular thing, I'm afraid. I just don't have the time. I have other commitments I must meet. And plus, I mean, Factorio will destroy me. Like, as it will destroy all men. It's like that mirror from Harry Potter. You know, you look into it and you'll just waste away in front of it. Except this one's real because it's Factorio. I can't remember the name of the mirror, but it bothers me now. Yeah, that's also true. I mean, also that may be the point you just made, but the longer you play Factorio for, you actually start having, like, just wandering around for hours going, I don't know what to do. Whereas with the 2-3 hour stream slots, I do get to take a little bit of time between streams and just walk around my base and figure out what I need doing. Which is actually quite beneficial for the stream, and less chance that I wander around absolutely befuddled. Still, befuddling still happens, don't you worry about that. Befuddlement will always happen, you know. That is kind of the argument I'm making, yes. Now where did I just break that line there? I mean, I try, because I'm streaming, I do want to make sure I'm not just absolutely wasting everybody's time. I want to actually be doing something. Because I at least try to be entertaining. Whether I pass, or whether I succeed or fail is up to you. But I think, yes, that's the right thing. But I at least want to try to be entertaining. Oh, because it's a double filter, isn't it? Interesting, okay. Okay, so we're going to need a few things probably. We're going to need some pipes. So for those who are not aware, New Zealand is currently in lockdown again, so that's always very exciting. So we are basically not supposed to leave our homes unless we really can help it. We really can't help it, so, you know, New Zealand was doing pretty well for a while, so pretty happy that we've gone so long without another lockdown. But yeah, that doesn't unfortunately mean more streams because I do still need to work from home. I just thought, oh, people are going to be like, haha, Steve will stream more. No, Steve still has to work. The first lockdown, though, I played a lot of Factorio because I couldn't work as much. Because our systems at work were not very good. But this time, our systems are good because we're prepared for it. And Steve has to work. Which is good. I mean, I feel less guilty and less anxious. So I'll take that any day, I suppose. Okay, that's actually gone pretty well aside from the sheer lack of filters. We're going to need to make some water as well, which we'll figure out in a moment. We don't need too many more filters actually, do we? So maybe we'll just send the spider squad away and I'll join them. I mean, I'll run faster than them because I'm just faster than the spider squad. Now that appears to be... The trick is finding out what is for water and what isn't, because that's a mistake I made last time. That is definitely a water pipe. And we'll probably do another water pipe next to it. Okay, so that's probably been good. I think I like that. I do see water coming through on the other side, which probably means more water there. The hell was that explosion? Pathetic, that's what it was. And while I'm doing this, I'm not going to be using a lot of circles right now, so let's just... let's just blow more holes in the land to make more water. That's going to be water. You know what? The water is easier to determine from over here. That's clearly water. That's clearly water. And then, you know, you can see water over there. So, hey, problem solved. Just blow up some land that was probably needed. Fine. And with that, oh, we'll go to steel chest as well because they're needed for the initialization period. Okay. And we're also probably very close to needing more electrolyzers, but that's okay. Astrometrics is at 76%, which is fantastic, and I am scared because I do not have the science to continue. So science may actually be put on hold for a little bit, which is good and bad. The good news is that means less power is being used. The bad news is that also means... train! The bad news is that also means we're not doing science, but it also means that resources will be able to catch up in other places, and so it'll probably be fine in the long run. Okay, I didn't need that warehouse after all. We really should build in more charging ports, because that's clearly the problem here. We still have 3,800 robots now, which is actually pretty impressive. I'm pretty impressed by having so many robots. It's probably the spiders coming in that has caused some trouble here. Yeah, I think... oh, and we probably need to build a repair drone because someone's breaking stuff when they're not paying attention. I know who that is, I'll stop them, but I don't know who's doing it. It's me, I'm not going to stop myself. No one can stop me. I know the crimes I've committed and I refuse to stop. Maybe we should actually build more charging stations. But they require actual work. That would require work. And look, they're fine most of the time. Just only when doing a resupply do we have problems. Which is when we need them the most. Yeah, look, you know what? It's probably fine. Do we have enough filters this time? I have a funny feeling we've got no filters at all. So let's just manually look for them. This was a mistake, but I'm already here now. Those are the filters, right? Yeah, just take all the filters we can. Alright. Away, my trusted iron steed! Okay. Steed, we must keep going. If the spiders beat us there, we owe them lunch, and we shall not pay the spiders lunch, for we shall be out lunch. And other such assorted bullshit. What you stopping there for, buddy? That shouldn't be stopping anything. Okay, well, I've lost my train, but that's okay. It's not too unusual for me to lose my train of thought. What is stopping you? Probably an incredibly long line going that way, as I Or maybe something going on over there? Who knows? Yeah, I think chain signals might be a problem in other places. I think it's okay on the regular... You reckon? Just then? I think they're okay. I'm gonna say they're okay. You're welcome, however, later to say I told you so. So, you know, you get that to look forward to. Okay, so now we need to figure out how to... They're not aligned, are they? Batch. I've got about, what? 20, I got, well, 2030, I got 54 trains. It's probably fine. If that's a deadlock, it won't be a long one, probably. Okay, so we've got purified water, we've got sludge. All we need now is to chuck in the filters, which I know we've got those. We don't need that many filtration units. Probably need more filters than that. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I know we don't have enough filters. Yeah, that wasn't even 1, 2, 3. That was 2. And I swear one of them probably missed something. Yeah, they got no filters at all. Okay, cool. The important thing is, it is making things. And if we can connect that to here, I would be happy again. And one must always seek happiness. Okay, and mineral sludge also needs to leave. Okay, we are now in actual danger territory with science. I don't need any more science done. Aside from this, so we might as well start it. So we'll at least get something started, I suppose. And no, we're not going to connect it like that. That's the foolhardy idea. We're going to connect it up through the top. And that way we don't cause some sort of weird blockage situation. Except for down here where we will put a pump in. So hopefully that's going to get the mineral sludge out of there. Not super efficient, I know, but since when did I do anything that's super efficient? Okay. And that should be feeding these stations a little bit faster. I mean, it's giving an extra 1,000 sludge a second. And if these trains start moving out faster, that is going to be good. Better to actually do it this way as well. Not really, it seems to really want to just keep going in a straight line, which kind of makes sense, I suppose. That's alright. I really don't understand pump mechanics as well as I perhaps should. Slag slurry. Now what's slowing these down? It's not getting the mineral sludge out fast enough. Interesting. Okay. That's fine, we've got a plan for that. Called Operation Get the Mineral Sludge Out Faster. I do not use a computer, come up with these plan names. Okay. And if we have no train here in a moment, we're going to need another train. How fast does this fill up? It should fill up almost immediately. Oh, damn. That almost needs a pump too. How much harder does it get pump 2? Bronze and aluminium? Bleh. Easy. Super easy. We're going to need more trains. Hell yes. Okay, let's go get some bronze and some aluminium. So science is probably not going super well right now, but with what we've done today, we should be able to improve it. And we might go grab some more trains as well. Trains! I love trains. Alright, so we need bronze pipe and aluminium. Bronze pipe is like here. That's brass pipe. Filth! Where's bronze pipe? Well, that's aluminium. That's easy. Bronze pipe. Bronze. Where do we keep bronze? Is that brass again? Brass. Hell's bronze? Surely we have bronze somewhere. What is bronze used for? Then we can figure out what we use it for. Bronze pipes are used for actually nothing. Okay, so what is bronze plate used for? Splitters. Then we've got to be making bronze somewhere. That's aluminium. That's bronze. Okay. Let's just make 37 pumps. And get some trains as well, because this is the most exciting part of this endeavor. We want... Let's take 4 trains, why not? And... Actually, I'll find out very quickly why not. I think I'm gonna run into a problem. But the first problem is, where the heck are those fluid train... I do make them, right? Fluid wagons? Oh, I didn't make fluid wagon 2s? Oh, well. How does it make fluid wagon 3s? Not that hard. Is it worth it? Yes, absolutely. Of course it is. Why would you ask such stupid questions? Oh, because I don't actually have the materials to make it, because I didn't do the research. Okay, so I could do the research, but I could also not do the research. That's the sort of logic we have in this world. Okay. That'll do. Now, I'm expecting to come over here and just seeing a full storage of mineral sludge. And that is going to be highly exciting if that's the case. We might need to change the train tracks a little bit, but that's doable. And maybe just add even 2 more trains. Trains still move faster than me, but they're level 3 trains. What do you expect? Okay. Probably should have copied and pasted that train before it left. And the next one's not going to give me a lot of time either, actually. Should be another train coming back right now. A couple of trains coming back right now. No, just one. Okay, cool. We don't have long. No. Okay, we got it. Entities, tiles, nope, trains. Yep, trains. We'll wait till that train leaves, which will not take long. Really doesn't anymore. And that just fills up so quickly. We're gonna put one more train down. Destination full. Yikes. Yeah, it's gonna go in a circle, that's fine. Yeah, so that's... Hey, the funny guy. How you doing? Look, it's going well. I think we're making a lot of minerals, and I think that's going to be the death of us. So that's always good. It's good to have your death planned out in advance. So, we have got more resources coming through. That is fantastic. Let's actually make the blue science I've been talking about making for the last 3 episodes. So, we've got part of it done. We've got the sulfur light source done, so we need to get the femto laser arrays and the atomic. No, we're going to stay away from biters. Biters are our friends, man. They're all over here somewhere. We're farming them, you know, and turning them into meat and crystals. So, no, I guess we are murdering them if we're turning them into meat and crystals. Huh. I never realized I was the bad guy all along. Fine. They started it. Yeah, let's just try and... Well, that's actually not... Yeah, it could actually be faster. Okay, so don't stand on the train tracks. How many times do I have to make that mistake? Clearly once more, huh? Alrighty then, so... The plan now is to make a lot of blue science. Like a lot. I have also hit myself with too many trains, and my simple goal today is... Hello ZZ Knight, how you doing? I should not have given that button to people. It is too dangerous. I've given too much power to people, and they use it every time. Okay. Hate that bloody train sound. I put it there like originally be like, haha, maybe someone will use this. Turns out it's everyone's favorite sound to play, and now I can't take it away because everyone enjoys it too much. Okay, so blue science.
But kicking for goodness.
Hey, thanks for following, Brad. Brad 4646 or 4646, up to you how you say it. So we need to get these arrays. Now, some of the stuff is easy. It's just aluminium, copper, gold, easy. But the rest being one more thing, that's a problem because red circuits, they're desirable. We need lots of them. And while my production is going okay these days, probably do need more tin. That still looks to be a problem. It's a good sound. I mean, I'll be honest, I did go through like 30 or 40 sounds to find the perfect sound. Like, oh, I wanted people to enjoy that sound. I just never anticipated how much it would scare the shit out of me every time someone played it. So, you know, got that going for me. Starter SeaBlock is just sand, and honestly, I don't plant grass because grass is for people who have ecological concerns, and as a SeaBlock, I don't, you know, what are they going to do? Get angry? The biter's going to get angry at me for like being a good person? Wait, hang on, that's not being a good person killing their land. You know what? They don't evolve, so what the hell do I care? They don't attack, they don't evolve. I got nothing to be afraid of. You know, I have heard there's a mod with swimming biters. I have not proven this existence, but I've been told about it. Biters that you... I mean, surely someone's made like some sort of StarCraft mod for this game where like mutalisks come out of the sky. Because if they haven't, I am legitimately surprised in the modding community. Like, the modding community does such great work for this game, and if they don't have mutalisks that just bombard you from the sky, I mean, really? Okay, anyway. So we've got copper. Gold is also... Gold's a bit of a pain, but basically the
Butt
same trick.
kicking, for goodness!
Hey, thanks for following, funny guy. Appreciate it. Okay, looks like that should only enable one train at a time. Okay, so we got gold problems. That's a classic Scrooge McDuck problem if I ever heard one. What do we make gold for? Gold is used for something that I love. Gold. Is this gold? That's gold. That's just using castings. Okay, well castings is not going to cut it here. So we do have gold sheets. So we will need to figure out where gold exists. It'll be somewhere on the liquid bus. But of course the liquid bus is fraught with danger and poor planning. So in other words, I have no idea where it is. But I'll find it. If it's the last thing I do. But it's not the last thing I'll do, it's the next thing I'll do. So I'll find it if it's the next thing I do. I don't even need to do it that way. Okay, that should be more than enough water. So let's go find gold, shall we? What else is gold used for? Surely it's used for other things. I've got a really awkward feeling that I'm standing on a belt right now. Not a belt, a train line. I'm not. Very proud of myself there. One shouldn't be proud of themselves, but you know what? Screw you. Just gets offensive. I shouldn't be proud of myself, but screw you. I've got self-esteem. Yeah. Don't ask the biters questions. They don't... Look, as I said, the biters just been turned into crystals and meat for other biters. We've got cannibalistic biters over here, I just realized. No, wait, they're mostly eating fish. Oh, whoa, 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 gold's here? Hello, gold. You're much closer than I... Oh, of course, because there's big blue over there. Got a big blue. That train almost got me. I need to... No, I don't want to ask the biters any questions. I'm afraid of what they'll answer. They might say something against genocide, and I couldn't bear to hear their little bitey hearts tell me that genocide is wrong. Okay, so that's gold. Aluminium. Well, it's basically the same thing again, isn't it? So let's just... Ooh. May not have left my room enough room for aluminium. Alright, we'll make room. See, if you're wondering how my base gets into absolute shambles, it's shit like this. It's like, you know that picture where it's like like the design facility, but they didn't have enough room, so they sort of put the last letter on like somewhere else? It's like that. I mean, that's just as StarCraft Zerg, isn't it? That was the thing that made me the saddest with StarCraft. So you know when you click on the units in StarCraft and they like, you know, click on the boat and they're like, join the Navy, they said. See the world, they said. No, that was a soldier. I'd rather be sailing, and the sailing guys not happy about it either. My point that I'm trying to make is, you know, Zerg have no funny voice lines. They just make little sounds, like different sounds. And I wonder if they were like, yeah, this is funny, but it wasn't. Is StarCraft 2 fun? Oh, is StarCraft 2 co-op fun? I haven't had a chance to play it. I never played StarCraft 2 after the initial Wings of Liberty campaign, which is funny because I was always a big fan of Zerg, and I was like, I was totally going to go back for Heart of the Swarm, and then I just never did. Not for any real reason, I just didn't do it. Okay. Oh, maybe we'll give it a go one time. Oh wait, I just remembered I'm kind of not super keen on Blizzard these days. Damn it! Damn it, Blizzard! Why must your old games be good, but some of your practices be shady as shit? Honestly, and I'm not going to go too much into it today, because I've gone into it before, but I've kind of not been super keen on Blizzard ever since the Blitzchung thing. Not because, you know, I'm huge in the anti-China stuff, but just, I didn't like that they weren't consistent about it. And I know that's kind of a stupid thing to say, but that's just how I felt. I was like, okay, you don't like people being political. That's fine, I respect that. It's your stream, you choose how it is. And then the Black Lives Matter stuff started, which again, supporter of. But then they were like, yeah, we're totally going to support Black Lives Matter on our stream. It's like, well, guys, you can't say we don't support any activism on our channel and then come out and say, but we support this on our channel. And it just very proves that they're just doing it for the popularity and brownie points and just afraid of China being like, yeah, you're not selling in our region anymore. I mean, I know companies have to make money. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but I just don't like that they couldn't even keep to their own branding. So, anyway, that's enough political chat for now. Now we'll talk about how EA bad, shall we? Got him. That being said, I don't know when the last time I bought an EA game was. I do have artillery. I got an artillery train. I call it the Binga Bus. For what I feel are obvious reasons. There's no real obvious reasons for it, but it's just what I call it. They're not going to do anything about it. They just hiss and get angry. And honestly, I mean, if something just hisses and gets angry, I mean, I'm gonna nuke it. You know, that's my way. I mean, who cares? Who cares if they cry, you know? They're worms. Like, oh no, the worms are sad. I don't give a shit. Maybe should have thought about that before becoming worms. Boom. Got it. Oh, I'm so aggressive today. What's up with this? I don't know why I'm being so aggressive and angry at worms. Oh, I know why I'm being angry at the worms. Alien fauna in these games should never have any right to exist. Well, the thing is in SeaBlock you don't actually get biters, you just get the... Why did I not do that first? You don't get the biters, you just get the worms. The biters are only basically an item, same as anything else. So that kind of changes things a little bit. Okay, so what do we need? We need copper, gold, aluminium, and advanced circuits, and nitrogen. Nitrogen's not a problem. You know, it's good. Nitrogen's not a problem. Gold, get that out of here. And copper. Will they expand? They will not. The worms in this game are more, in SeaBlock, are more just like a curiosity and a way to basically slow your growth, but they will not stop your growth. And that's fine. I'll take that. They will not stop you. They dare not. Also, they're worms. But the later islands, while they don't stop you, they are like larger worms with larger range and more damage. But fairly early on, like, you know, these last islands are just full of worms. So, you know, there's a lot of worms. But they're not really dangerous because they don't expand. And let's just do that, and do that, and do that. Okay, now we need to get the red circuits. I mean, they do kind of exist, just not in the way that most people intend when they say that. I could. Here's a thought. What if I left it exactly like that, and I had the other things coming like that. That's an interesting idea that I'm afraid of. No, we're going to not do that. Okay, let's go get red circuits. As I said, I've heard swimming biters are a thing. People sometimes come into the chat and remind me that that's a thing. But I have no proof that swimming biters are a thing. Now, so long as I have no proof, I live in glorious, what's the word? Ignorance. And glorious ignorance is a good way to live my life, I've decided. At least in a video game world. Like in real life, probably not so much. But in a video game, I'll take glorious ignorance every day of the week if you'll let me. Yeah. What's the cooldown on sound alerts? What do you mean? Like the speakers? Like a... That was my attempt of like the classic... Serious? Alert sound. You know, the one that happens when like the bombing... Like I really know what that sounds like in real life though. You know that one. You hear it a million times in movies. Because movies are the same as real life. We're gonna need spiders. Oh wow, the spiders are not far. Oh, actually, no, they're terrifying. They're very far away. But I know they've got inserters and I can't be bothered going over there. Now we do still need to get nitrogen. The train and stuff. Not sure which. Very sorry. We're just going to do a temporary one where we're going to turn fast inserters into stack inserters. And we're just going to do that here real quick. And then we're going to ditch that. Okay, now we will of course need to get the nitrogen. Then we are one step closer to getting a lot of blue science. And blue science we're going to need... Oh gosh, how much blue science? Would have been good to actually set that up before doing it. Anyway, how much blue science will we need? We're going to need 200,000... Do the math real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're going to need 1 million blue science. That's a large number. You know what, guys? You were very slow, and I wish you were faster. And it's entirely my fault that you're not. Do we need more inserters as well? No, we just needed those. Cool. Alright then. We should be mostly good. Here we go. And at this point, we should start making... No, because we don't have the nitrogen. Derp. Nitrogen. Okay. We've made nitrogen before, and it was great, and we loved it. Everyone loved nitrogen. It was the best thing they'd ever seen, they said. They went, wow. Nitrogen. How much nitrogen do we need? Let's just figure that out. 15 per thing. Each one of these takes 3 seconds to build. Okay, so we probably don't need that much nitrogen. But we're going to need enough. Let's just go with that for now and see how this fares. Probably better there. Or I could just build one and then copy it. Yeah, brilliant. Mindustry. Sorry, let me give me a sec. Have I tried Mindustry? I know this is exactly what everyone came in the stream for, figuring out whether I've played Mindustry or not. Oh, you know what? I've seen Mindustry. Mindustry. I'm aware of it. Yeah, it's on my radar. Honestly, the one that intrigues me most is that... Hang on, let me just figure out how the game works. Is that other one, Dyson Sphere. That one, the look of that intrigues me. How much does this need per minute? Yeah, okay, that's fine. But I don't know if I'll pick up Dyson Sphere, it just intrigues me. But at the moment, I understand that Dyson Sphere is in Greenlight, and I'm like, well, I don't need another Greenlight game right now. So I will not pick it up yet. But maybe in the future I'll pick it up. We'll see. I haven't decided. Greenlight's not the word, is it? Greenlight's not what they call it anymore, but you know what I mean, right? Oh. Well, I should connect them. Okay. One thing I'm immediately noticing is we probably don't have the speed to do this. That would probably... Okay, so that's going to make enough of... Oh, hell no. It makes waste products. That's fine. It's fine. It just makes waste products. It's fine. Forgot about that. Okay, so now the last part, femto laser arrays, and then we can make a lot of blue science and get this stuff really rolling. So where do we want to start? Laser emitters? Laser foci? Laser foci might be alright to start because I can get gold and copper already. Steel is easy. Naphtha and fuel oil is easier than you'd think. Actually, fuel oil's a pain. Methane's pretty easy though. That one's actually not too difficult either. Okay, so most of them are actually pretty easy. I want to keep building out this way, I suppose. I do notice we're going to have more coppery waste byproduct. Yay. And how many of these do we want? We want about 500 of those as well per minute. Great. So, let's work on this one first, shall we? We're going to need glass. Alright, we make glass in places. Does that go strength casting as well? Don't know. Probably. Everything else goes strength casting. Glass. No, you know what? It doesn't. Does glass fiber become glass? That may be. Probably not in that machine. Maybe in this machine. I could have also just checked it another way, but that becomes fiberglass, so no, we need casting machines specifically for this. Thankfully, I think we carry some of those. Okay. Now glass, we're just going to make the regular recipe for glass. It'll probably be okay. Yeah, Mindustry looks fun. I'm not particularly sure on the combat mechanics, but yeah, it looks alright. I will check it out one day. Another factory game I quite liked was a very minimalistic one, the one with the shapes. I think it was just shapes.io. I liked that. It was very simple, but I mean, it did what you said on, said on the tin. You made shapes. Can't question that. You know, I appreciate a game that tells you what it is in the title. You know, name a game that has the title and what you do in it, and I'll tell you a game that I like. That may be a dangerous statement to make, I've just realized, but hey, we're here, and someone's gonna tell you a game, and I'm like, you know what? I want to take that back. I am running faster than that train. No, that train's slightly faster than me. Damn. I could still be faster though. Glass, 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 glass. Wow, how far does glass need to go? Why do we have glass all this way out? I'm kind of surprised. You're gonna look at the shittiest games on Steam? Oh, okay, yep. I forgot the context of that one, and now I remember the context, and now I'm just sad, because yeah, I'm sure you'll find something there that's going to be incriminating for me. That's alright. I mean, there are a lot of shitty games on Steam. But the important thing is they've got to have the title, which is making me look bad. Oh, what do you got? Look, it's just a title. Just bleep out, like, X out the words. Okay, go on. X out the words that you know are bad. I have a funny feeling it's going to be a hentai game. But I am intrigued to see what you come up with. Oh yeah, you know what? That was actually what I was thinking you were going to say. You know what? No, it doesn't say what you do on the game. Yeah, I guess you do. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I haven't played that. I'm not hiding anything, I just haven't played that one and I don't really want to. I'm not really into that level of depravity. I'm into my own level of depravity, don't get me wrong. I am still a terrible person, but that's a bit much. Let's go. Look. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Look, I've never played it. I don't know what it's about, man. I'm a good, innocent Christian boy. I don't know what we're talking about. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, so that's going to need 4,000 glass, and that's going to make not even close to 4,000 glass. Interesting. We're going to need more glass then, aren't we? How much is a belt handle? So these machines alone, these 20 machines will be enough for a full belt. Oh shit. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to delete half of these. And probably delete that much. So that's going to be 16 machines. So if we go... I realize I've broken stuff at the moment. I will fix it in a moment. Probably. See? Jury's out. Okay, and then we need to actually get the glass in here, and it's very easy to get the glass in here because it's... Oh, it's right there. Okay, so that'll make enough for... That'll make enough for one belt. This is not going to be near enough. The good news is we know that, and therefore it should be fine. That's my logic, and I'm gonna stick to it. We still need gold, and we need copper. Copper we could probably just steal from here. I have no qualms about stealing from myself. Remember, as a line that I used to like saying a lot was, remember kids, crime is both legal and cool. And always be legal and cool. Okay, the important thing is that we're just making the stuff first. We can always speed it up later. Okay, so that makes my foci, which is a lot like a yokai. No, it doesn't make foci because I haven't done the other side of it. Oh. Okay, foci. Hokai, foci. Then laser emitters, which unfortunately need more glass. We may need to expand glass very soon. That's going to be a conversation for another day. Okay, so we're going to probably build down here, leaving plenty of room for the rest of the stuff. We're going to need more glass, so we're just going to take that. We're going to need, of course, more casting stations, but that's a problem for another day. By another day, I mean probably today. Not right now. Copper needs its... Copper does not get its own line here. I'm going to have to share with something. We can share with glass. We have broken that. That's cool. Okay, and glass, we can connect them together, sort of like... Let's do it on the lower one this time. Because we're going to need to get green chips. Yes, that's almost right. But then they also do need to go like that. That was almost right. Okay. We also do need to be making the correct thing. That's the big trick. If I need 3 of the same clips, why don't I just split the gold copper line off and simply use that one as... Because I didn't build it that way, because I didn't have any forethought. That would have been a good idea though. If I had a gold copper line, but instead I made a gold aluminium line, which is literally the worst of 2 worlds. Possibly 3 worlds. The point is, I made a mistake. And I'm going to live with it. So this one's going to be this one. So we're going to steal the aluminium. Or are you suggesting, like, take the aluminium to there? Okay, I use gold copper. They do. The gold copper is fine. The emitter is what I'm working on now. I don't know, I may have misunderstood what you mean, sorry. That's alright. I mean, look, unfortunately right now I'm working with 2 things that look almost exactly the same. So I certainly do not fault you for getting that wrong. I blame, if anything, the developers. Not Whoop. Whoop's fine. Whoop made copper, they did not make gold. I blame... Angel? Is it Angel here? I don't know. Okay, so I need aluminium... No. I need electric circuits here. Okay, let's go get some electric circuits. Oh god, this is exactly what you want to build, I know. Okay, we can probably... Fudge's sake. This is disgusting. These are supposed to be maxed out, and I'm sad that they're not. Why are they not maxed out? Carbon's a problem again. You know what? I'm not even mad. I'm actually incredibly mad, but I'm going to pretend I'm not mad. Being mad will not help anything. And why are you stopped? The train's coming. So, anyway. Now that I'm super not mad. You know what? Actually. Wasn't I making some, like, green circuits elsewhere? Wasn't I? Was I? Or was I going to and instead I just stole... No, I don't think I am. I was going to, but then I was like, that's really stupid. I feel like I should have gone for a more self-sustaining kind of setup. You know what? I mean, I made more carbon. It's over here. Look at it all. It's just in the wrong place. Yeah, I know. I should have made more carbon. I get it. I'm officially been told off. I get it. I'm kidding. Probably. Have I been officially told off? We will get there. Okay, so look, let's just steal these electric circuits. Because we want them. And we need them. We can always make more. That's even worse. It's like you're saying you're not mad, you're just disappointed. Nope, I can go down that way. Yeah, a little bit. That's fair. Okay, so that's gonna make my foci. Foci like a yokai. And we're gonna need more castings, and then we're gonna figure out how to do this. Which I don't think will be a problem, but I guess we'll find out. And then we're gonna need a train, which I'm probably gonna repurpose from somewhere else. Supply me, my beings! My friends? I've been supplied with castings. I've been supplied with 20 castings. That will have to suffice. Yes, that'll do. Here's Destroyer. I love Destroyer Island. It's my favorite island. Aside from the little New Zealand island I have. And again, it's not Destroyer Island, it's Destroyer Lake. You miss out my own jokes. They're not even that good to begin with, but I messed them up. Okay. And of course we're going to need glass. There it goes. There's a glass to ass, as they say. Okay, and that should be making my foci. And also copper bullshit, but you can't be angry at all the copper bullshit in the world. So the last one, and I've left plenty of room so I can expand on these later, if you're wondering why there's a big gap. The last one's going to be either methane or fuel and naphtha. Now, I think fuel is actually more of a pain to get than methane. Now, if I remember this rightly, and I hope I do, I should be able to be making methane from my first plastics refinery. I think there's a train for it too. There is. There's a lot of stuff going on there, it seems. Actually, methane drop's not far. Okay. Okay, this is good actually. Look, because all we need is steel plate and methane gas, of which we both have lots. So, also we apparently have bronze plate. Don't know why. Now the good news is because methane is a gas, it doesn't need to go on the belt. That's how methane works. That'll make some. Again, we'll figure out the ratios that we need once things are lacking. I know that's not really the way you should be working a factory, but, you know, you're not my real dad, unless you're Dark Rail being my real dad, apparently. Which is weird, but, you know, he's not mad, he's just disappointed. Applications for real dads, I guess? No, I'm joking. I have one of those. He's not mad, he's just wondering why the heck I play so much Factorio. Because it's the worst game. Because it's worse than crack cocaine. I don't know that, I've just heard that. I've never had crack cocaine. And nor do I intend to find out if that's true. Yeah, he's just a bit disappointed as well. But you know, when I'm his son, what do you expect? No, my dad's cool. I just want to put that out there. I don't want to be talking shit about my dad. He's pretty cool. I mean, he was the one that taught me how video games work and all that sort of thing. Like, massive gamer. He's playing a lot of World of Warcraft at the moment. He's big into his WoW. I don't know if he's particularly great at it, but he loves it. And you know what? I think I see where the idea is that I don't play games to be good at them. I play them to have fun. And I mean, look at my factory. You can tell I'm not playing to be good. God, what is this madness that I've wrought? We're almost there. I don't know what he's playing at the moment. I think he likes to play a Fury Warrior in WoW. He's not particularly good at tanking, but that's okay. He has his friends who tank for him. And you know, sometimes all you need in an adventure is friends to help you along the way. You know? Because that's what adventuring's all about. Just a bunch of dudes going out killing monsters. It's the isekai life. He would not get that reference. My dad is not a weeb. Oh, that's the nicest thing I've ever said about him. That's not true, but it is funny to make that joke. Alright, so we're gonna need steel. Huh, I didn't even notice those changed color. Kinda fun. Steel yourselves, lads. We're making steel. We wanted that one. Okay, so now all we need to do is figure out where the hell, well, I was gonna say where the hell we're gonna get water from. That's not hard. It's, right there. Right there? Don't kill yourself. You can actually kill yourself with water, which I think is hilarious. You just put the thing right where you were gonna, right where you were standing, and it kills you, which is the funniest thing. You can also destroy Spidertrons that way. But why would you kill such lovely boys? Okay, time to get steel. Now, pretty sure none of this junk uses steel. Fast and light is already at 8%, which is actually further than I thought it was going to get before I'd done this. Oh hell, I can't believe you've done this. Alright. It's not oh hell either. You know the video I'm talking about, you know it's not oh hell. Such a funny video. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's so good. I can't help but notice we do not have a lot of molten steel happening. That's somewhat of a concern. Excellent. I'm glad you have. Just real quick, how's Chrome going? I could just map over there and look, but I'm over here now. Look, I mean, it's happening. Looks like this is still not emptied. It was brought up that was going to cause a what is it? A bottleneck, and it's absolutely caused a bottleneck. So, well done, good pick. But we've got plenty of. That's the one. Yeah, exactly. The British guy. Ah, oh, so funny every time. That is indeed the video. It is what dreams are made of. Dreams of a British man being slapped. There is some questions to be raised with what the heck's going on there. Let's just fix that up right now. I always wonder about those sorts of videos. Like, why would you post that? Like, unless I guess you were streaming it and like someone like capped it, but why would you like? I don't understand the videos of like people crying or like, you know, people doing a tutorial and it going wrong. Like, just don't post it. You don't need to post that shit. Clearly I am an old man now that I have to ask that question. But, you know, don't post that shit. You're only a fool if you post it. If you post it, you're a fool. Yeah. Proof that I am further becoming an old man. Okay, that should give us a lot more steel. Probably staged as the other one, but you know what? You're probably right. Probably staged is actually the correct answer. Because why else would you post it? Like, it's either staged or you thought it, you laughed at it later. Because I can't see any other legitimate reason why you'd post that. Like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to be hit by your friend in the face. And then say, like, oh, I can't believe you've done this. But then again, that's probably just how that guy talks, you know? So, I mean, are we bad people for mocking a man just because he's got an accent? He says, as a New Zealander who people say apparently has an accent. So, I've been told I have an accent. I disagree, but most of you are not New Zealanders, so you're probably like, the heck is wrong with this man? Does he have like some sort of nasal infection? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, okay. Everyone has an accent. I would like to find the person who actually... I think some people think they don't have an accent just because, you know, they've lived in their own town for so long, they only ever hear that one accent. But even with the advent of TV, like, you can't think, oh, my voice is the only type of voice in the world. But then again, some people are pretty close-minded. Do we accept close-minded? Exactly. Look into a mirror. Your accent's crazy. You should stop that. Stop having some crazy accent, you fool. Anyway. That went off the rails. What else is new though, right? So that's going to make some steel. But I don't know if it's going to make enough steel. But then again, how much steel does it need to make, right? It doesn't even need to make that much steel. The methane's the real problem here. Okay, so we now have the 3 ingredients we need to make blue science. We do not have blue science at the level we wish it were at, but we have the level of blue science where it is at. The point is, at least if we get it made, we could spend another like 4 hours making perfect blue science, and that would be a waste of time. The point is, get it done. And we're getting it done. Because if we just get it done, then we have something. Great. Then this is also going to need to be ejected from its assembly tomb, where apparently it's making chrome waste. Oh, sorry, copper waste. That's okay. Copper waste just means more copper for me. Yeah, that's good. We're happy with that. I'm not convinced I actually believe that, but that's alright. We'll find a home for that copper waste. And I don't believe that makes copper waste because it's actually not making any copper. It's funny how that one works, huh? Okay, and then finally we're going to do another one of those because I'm pretty sure... Does it make copper waste? It does. Okay. I love the flip command. It's so amazing. Okay. Oh, that's right. You hate that. Sorry. People hate outloading. But outloading? Wait, is that the word I'm using? I don't know. But the point is, we now should have enough to make blue science. How exciting for the people, for the boys and girls. Okay. Can't help but notice the worms are getting closer. I think it's time for the Vinger bus. Where's the Vinger bus? The Vinger bus is where the Vinger bus belongs. Okay, Vinger bus. Show them what we made you for. The Vinger bus is coming. Or the Vinger bus, as the discussion may prove. Alright, and that's gonna make my... Oh, do we need nitrogen? Okay, I didn't know we actually needed nitrogen still. Okay, well the Binger bus is here, so that's cool. Well, thankfully we've already prepared nitrogen for this, so... Neat. I don't know if we got enough nitrogen, but we probably do. If we don't, we can just make more. It's not a problem. And we've got a lot of space. That's relevant. Okay, and that goes up. Actually, no, you can take the high road. We should get that copper out of the way. That's probably not great. Okay, and then you take the low road. How are we doing? We're at 144. We got enough time to make blue science before we have to end this today, so that's good. And we got to get rid of that waste as well. Fine. And we probably do need to actually get rid of that waste because at the moment it's not particularly going anywhere. Well, we got... Okay, here's a plan. Blast furnace. Actually, no. Man. Machine to turn that waste into deliciousness. We're going to have a box. We apparently have no steel with us anymore. Don't know what happened there, but that's alright. Waste. Nope, it's called coppery byproduct or something stupid like that. Coppery waste, that's just called copper ore. Okay, so they don't call that one waste. I don't know why. And that one turns the copper ore into that. Then we have a blast furnace, which blasts itself. Word I was going to use there, which I decided I wasn't going to use. You can choose what that word was. and then we're just going to get rid of that. Okay. And so silicon, hopefully we don't need more silicon because we've absolutely stuffed up my plans for growing that now. Okay, that's good, and we'll get the coppery byproduct over here, and we'll just chuck that in there as well. Great. Oh, do you want to actually make something of that? Oh shoot, we need oxygen for it as well, don't we? Oxygen's not a problem, it's just a pain. Okay. Look, oxygen's all over the base. There will be some real close to here. I just need to bloody find it. That's steam. Steam is not oxygen. Classic mistake one makes. Oxygen is over there. Okay. Well, despite stealing the green circuits, it seems like everything's fine there now. Probably not permanently, we'll see. Okay. Oxygen, we wish to steal. Surrender your O2, sir. Or we must acquire it. A king and country. And there's no king, nor is there a country. It's just theft. It's no king and country at all. It's just theft. Country's a factory for factory and factory. It's some well, the factory must grow, obviously. I did like somewhere on the factory subreddit, someone said the factory will not grow any longer, and people were like, do we ban him for this? Like, is this a bannable offense to say the factory must not grow any further? Like, and I just loved that. I love the Factorio community, I really do. They are just a great bunch of people who are just so eager to just play Factorio. A better group of people I've never seen. You know, even nice communities which I have experienced in the past, even they are not like as just, you know, there's always like some drama, and I have not seen any Factorio dramas. Like, I've seen, of course, people being like, I don't like the way you're designing a factory, sir, but it's no drama. That's nice. Is there some drama on subreddit? No, I've never seen it. I'm not saying it's not real, but I've never seen it. I would destroy my illusions of the community being just the best people. No, and I mean, every group you can have some people that are just probably not the best, but you kind of have to expect that in every community. Oh yeah. I mean, even in the best card games that I've ever played had some drama, but then card games always have drama, but... And to be fair, we created the drama because we're shitty people. So, I mean, we... in that case, that was our fault. I had to go to a store and be like, yeah, you may have seen some shit going on about the game and Facebook. That's kind of our fault. To be fair, that guy is a jerk. We don't like him. But, yeah. I feel so bad about doing that because the person who had to deal with our bullshit was... Oh, is an absolutely lovely person. And she was just like, I have to learn how to use Reddit now because of what's going on now to try and, like, remedy this. Yeah, a little guilty about that. To be fair, though, I was about to say we didn't start it, but... I mean, we kind of did. We kind of didn't. Kind of did. Okay, you know what? If I do this, we didn't start the fire, except we kind of did, and maybe we kind of did. It wasn't entirely our fault, but we didn't help it. We didn't try to stop it. In short, sorry. In short, we started the fire, it is our fault. It has always been burning since the internet was turning, or the drama, whatever, it's just a drama thing, isn't it? You gotta create some drama, otherwise what are you doing with your life? Not creating drama, that's what you're doing. Gotta create some drama. Okay, I will deal with those later. This copper will be going over to here. We'll put it in with the rest. Put this fire with the rest of the fire. Not a fan of IT Crowd, but that is the best line from the entire show. Or just put this with the rest of the fire, I think it actually was. It just so encapsulates how I live my life. Just put this disaster with the rest of the disaster. Yeah, that's good. Imagine watching TV. I try to avoid imagining that whenever possible. I assume there was more to that, rather than just me being a jerk and being like, pretending that was the entire line. Or you just saying, imagine watching TV. Okay, we need to go get some resupplies. But then we've got a lot of blue signs being made. We also might need to make more copper, but that is fixable. So we're just going to Sonic the Hedgehog my way over here. Oh, I'm blue too! That's looking bad. What's going on over here, guys? Oh, we've got 2 green things. That's not great. Oh, thank you for the apple. Oh. Well, I'm still excited to have the apple all the same. My wife brought me apple. Okay. What we might do is enable a train limit there. So I still appreciate the apple highly. This apple is a pretty good fruit. It's still not right. It's not the best apple though. She's not wrong. She's never wrong though. She's legally not allowed to be. It's a weird statement, sorry. I just said that. I was like, legally not allowed to be wrong, huh? So all the signs is currently stopped because we have no blue signs. Titanium apparently seems to be in trouble. That is a problem for another day though. Okay, train station. Making it happen. I would probably like to make these a bit slower, just a bit more productive. Can't help but notice that's not doing it properly. bothers me that they're one off, and it was like, I can just leave it. And I was like, no, I can't. This is one thing I can't do. Of all the bullshit to my factory, that's the part where I'm like, no, no more. You know, every man has his limits, I suppose, where we're getting that, or we're learning from that. Okay. So then we... I don't know if it's going to be making quite as much science as we need it to, but it's going to be making it, and that's really what matters the most. And then we need a... train stop. Wow, good train stop. We are going to need more of those, I think. That's cool. Let's go 2. 2 of these. And we will do that. That. Stack inserters. Do. This is going to be called Blue Science. Pick 2. Doesn't need a train limit because one train assigned to it. This is gonna need more stuff. Apparently, that's... do not have the inserters we need for this. However, I'm pretty sure... I'm not going to pretend what I just saw was relevant. Pretty sure these stack inserters do not need to be stack inserters, so that's probably going to fix that. We do that. There we go. Why are these not running? Oh, because you don't have enough of these. Interesting, because copper is not coming through fast enough. Oh dear. Well, that's a problem for another fix for another day. Right now what matters is we are getting copper. We'll just make a train wagon out of hand because, let's be honest, we probably don't need a lot of it. Can't help but notice we don't really have a lot of charcoal around. So I'm just going to steal some. And that'll bite me in the ass later. Like I always say, it's always good to know when you're going to be bitten in the ass. It's not an untrue statement, but it is a concerning statement nonetheless. Wow, we got 98 followers now. That's very exciting. So, just gonna get this train done, and then we're gonna call it, and that's gonna be super exciting. So, yeah. We're going to need more copper. But there's plenty of copper in the pipes, so we can just add more copper to it, and that'll be fine. Okay, so let's take this train for a joyride. That station is going to be until full cargo. Probably won't happen. Or time past 300 seconds. And then the station is going to go to is going to be blue side drop, empty cargo, and I don't honestly care if it's if blue cargo is not full, because if it's not full, if it's not empty, it means there's more drop off. Excellent. So we're going to enable a train limit of 1. We're also going to put this as a passive provider chest. And here's where we get really tricky. We want 1,000 of these. Now, it's not, you're never going to get to 1,000 of these. At least not anytime soon. But the point is, it's going to try. When science kicks up again. So, science wasn't particularly great. I would have liked more science to come through, but early days. We've got consistent science coming through. And we should see some improvements. Of course, next, here's the problem. Here's where it gets really tough. Let's just click this off. Next, we need 200,000 pinks. Now, the good news is I think we've already got quite a few pinks. But I think we're going to need to get more. If we do this, maybe we can... No. If I do this... Maybe we can... No, we can do this. We can figure this logic out. Okay. So that's hopefully going to store some extra stuff. I don't know if we're going to have near enough, but by gosh, we're going to try. We're going to get as high as we can. So, it's been a pretty productive day today here in the factory, but next session we've got to deal with titanium and probably speed up the blue science and then start really thinking about getting pink science up. Thankfully we only need 400,000 of pink, purple, yellow and every other color under the sun. So maybe that's not great, but it's certainly something. We do not have near enough rockets being launched. So that's probably something that's got to... Okay, black chips is apparently the problem now. It's not making enough blue chips again. Of course. Well, there's something wrong, isn't there? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've appreciated everyone being here today and appreciate the follows. If you are watching this and you are not currently following, hey, give a follow. Damn it, it's easy night. If you're not currently following and you think, hey, I'd like to watch more of this absolute bullshit, please give a follow. It's the best way to find out when I'm streaming if you're just lurking around on Twitch figuring out what to do. Otherwise, you can also support me by subscribing. Don't feel like you have to, but, you know, it helps support me and, you know, gives me encouragement and makes me think about what else I can do to improve the stream. What else? We're getting close to 100 followers, so I might do an extra long stream on that day. I'm also planning to open up a Discord so I can actually poll people questions, so they can poll people when they're not on the stream, such as what to do after SeaBlock. Let's be honest, that's still a few months away, but or what to do for a 6-hour stream if I was going to do that, or what day. So that's exciting. Beyond that, I'm done for today, so thank you very much for watching. I appreciate everyone being here, and I hope to catch you next time. So take care, everyone.